In my last three videos, part 1, 2, and 3, we showed you proof after proof after proof how Libyano lied to his poor gullible audience. We refuted Mr. Lips and buried this so-called prophecy about the Mongols attacking the city of Baghdad in the year 1258 AD.
Chat, I saw the Christian buffoon's video. I saw it. He didn't respond to anything. He just said, oh, you made a mistake in reciting the Quran. Okay, so where's the actual response?
So now he's playing dumb in front of his gullible audience, pretending as if I did not address all of his points and refuted them one by one. And besides that, I even corrected him and taught him how to recite the Quran without any mistakes. He did watch all of my videos, but he's now, of course, acting very tough. Then he contradicts himself and says,
Talk to Rob Christian. Rob Christian can come talk to me, especially about that prophecy he keeps flopping.
As you see, he watched all of the 3 videos. You shameless deceiver. Do you really think that I will come to your channel and allow you to have an advantage over me with your finger on the mute button? Abdul, are you okay? If you truly want to debate me about any topic in Islam, it has to be on a neutral platform. Not on my channel, and especially not on your channel. We can do it, for example, on the modern day debate channel. But let us be honest, both of us know you are a coward and a runner. You would not dare to face an Arabic-speaking Christian. In one of my videos, I challenged Libyano to show me just one fulfilled prophecy in the Quran. Libyano then went to Surah Ar-Rum, chapter 30 of the Quran. Here is what he said.
Example in Surah Ar-Rum, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reveals to who? The Prophet. And he tells them that the Romans have been defeated and in 3 to 9 years, they will be again victorious. Now hold on a second. If the Prophet received this, then the Prophet beforehand had insight into the future. He had specific knowledge that the Romans were just defeated and in the future they will be victorious, sir. So did the Prophet had foreknowledge or not? According to you, this verse would be a contradiction. According to us, it's not.
And like always, this low-tier Muslim apologist has no clue what he's talking about. Of course it's a contradiction. He blatantly deceives his gullible audience, not telling them that this is nothing but a failed prophecy in the Quran. We know that the Quran has no prophecies because Muhammad was nothing but a warner. So no prophecies, no nothing. First of all, what Libyano doesn't know is that there's a variant reading for chapter 30, ayah 2 that caused a contradiction. Early Muslims used to read this verse in a different way, which contradicts the Quran of today. In another Quranic reading, the Sahaba used to read غَلَبَتِ الرُّومِ, the Romans have won, instead of غُلِبَتِ الرُّومِ, the Romans were defeated. And we can find this in many books. For example, in Ad-Durr al-Manthur by Imam al-Suyuti in volume 11 on page 584, we read, Ibn Jarir reported from Salih, he said, I heard Ibn Omar reading it as Ghalabati Rum. He was asked, O Abu Abdurrahman, where did they win? He answered, the countryside of Damascus, Ash-Sham. In Tafsir al-Tabari in volume 18 on page 446, we read that Ibn Omar himself used to read it as Ghalabati Rum, which means the Romans have won. And when he was asked, where did they win? He said, on the countryside of Damascus. And in Tafsir Bahr al-Muhit in volume 7 on page 157, we read that not only Ibn Omar, but many other early Muslims read this Quranic verse with a contradictory variant reading. Ali, Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, Ibn Abbas, the cousin of Muhammad, Ibn Omar, Muawiyah ibn Qurra, and Al-Hasan read it as Ghalabat al-Rum, the Romans have won. As you see, this was a valid Quranic reading that used to be read by the companions in the 7th century. Before you can claim that this is a prophecy, make sure to figure out which Quranic reading you're going to use. Pick your cherries, Mr. Lips. What a mess. Another important point is history itself refutes this so-called prophecy, and of course Lipsiano did not mention the fact that the Romans and Persians were always at war. Now, if we have to assume that the writer of the Quran is telling us that the Romans will defeat the Persians as stated in verse 4. The Arabic says, في بضع سنين. في بضع سنين in the Arabic language means 3 to 9 years. This on itself proves that this cannot be God speaking but a mere man. How can this God not give us a more exact number? But here's the disaster. We know that in the year 614 AD, the Romans were at war with the Persians. The Persians even managed to steal the cross from the Christians. But then the Romans finally defeated the Persians in the year 628 AD, which is a period of 14 years. But wait, the Quran said between 3 to 9 years. Oops, Allah, you missed at least 4 to 5 years. So there goes your prophecy down the drain into the sewer where it belongs. We just buried this so-called prophecy in Surah Ar-Rum. So what do you mean a fulfilled prophecy, ya Libyano? Give it up, man. How many times do I need to dig you out and bury you all over again? You're finished, boy.
Obama out. Nick Watt, ABC News.
Please share this video on social media and let it go viral and stay away from Islam.